The Great Jungle Quest. Snuggle down, little explorer. Rest your head and take a deep breath in and out. Feel your body get heavy and soft, like you're sinking into a bed made of warm clouds. Tonight, you're going on a very special journey, far away beyond cities and mountains and oceans. There is a secret jungle. It's not on any map. Only those who are quiet in their heart and gentle in their spirit can find it. This jungle is called the Whispering Wilds. And in this jungle, something magical is waiting. Our story begins with a curious child named Leo. Leo had a big imagination, a brave heart, and shoes that squeaked slightly when he walked. He didn't wear a cape or carry a sword. Instead, he had a satchel full of useful things. He had a notebook, a compass, a flashlight that glowed soft blue, and a small jar of honey, just in case he met any polite bears. One evening, just as the sun dipped behind the hills and the sky turned soft shades of purple and gold, Leo heard something. A breeze whispering through his window, rustling the curtains like fingers flipping through the pages of a storybook. The whisper said, "The dream bird is waiting." Leo's eyes lit up. He knew that name. The dream bird was a legend in his storybooks, an ancient creature with golden feathers who carried sweet dreams to those who needed them the most. And in the heart of the jungle, she had lost one of her most powerful feathers, a feather that shimmered with moonlight, a feather that could bring peace and sleep to any heart. Leo grabbed his satchel and stepped quietly out into the night. A silvery path stretched before him, lit by glowbugs and fireflies, leading into a forest that he had never seen before. The jungle welcomed him with a soft sigh of wind through the trees. Leaves the size of blankets swayed gently overhead, and flowers glowed like lanterns. The air smelt like cinnamon, rain, and something sweet and green, like fresh grass cut after a storm. "Welcome, Leo," came a tiny voice from above. A parrot with feathers like stained glass flitted down and perched on a low branch. He wore a monocle balanced on his beak. "I'm Professor Pico," the parrot said, "guardian of the quest. You're here for the dream bird's feather, yes?" Leo nodded. "I'd like to help her," he said. "Good," said Professor Pico. "But you must complete the 3 gentle trials to earn the dream bird's trust. This is not a quest of battles or speed. It is a quest of heart. Leo smiled. I'm ready, he said. They walked through the soft vines and over mossy stones until they reached a waterfall. Not a loud, crashing kind of waterfall, but a soft one that trickled down smooth rocks like a lullaby. The first trial, whispered Pico, is to listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Leo sat down beside the waterfall and closed his eyes. He listened, really listened. The water spoke in stories. It told of clouds floating quietly over the jungle, of frogs who sang to the stars, and of a baby jaguar who dreamed of flying. He heard the hush of the moon, the yawn of the trees, and the hush-hush breath of the world settling down to sleep. When his eyes opened, the waterfall sparkled in approval. You have passed the trial of listening, said Pico, bowing his head. Next they entered a narrow path lined with glowing vines. They shimmered in blue and green, waving gently as if dancing. To pass the second trial, said Pico, you must walk slowly, kindly, and without disturbing the peace. These vines only part for those who move with care. Leo adjusted his satchel. He took a slow breath and tiptoed forward. With each step, he moved gently. He didn't rush. He smiled at the vines and whispered kind words to them. I won't hurt you, he said. I'm just passing through. The vines giggled. One wrapped softly around his wrist like a handshake, then pulled away. One by one, the glowing vines curled aside and opened the path. At the other end, Pico gave a little cheer. You've passed the trials of kindness. Now they came to a clearing where animals of every kind sat quietly together. Elephants, turtles, jaguars, monkeys, and even a sleepy-looking llama wearing a flower crown. They all sat in a wide circle, calm and still. This, said Pico, is the hardest of all, the trial of stillness. To pass, you must sit quietly with us and let your thoughts slow, your breath soften until you are as still as a stone in a stream. Leo found a spot beside a chubby leopard cub and crossed his legs. He closed his eyes. He let go of the day. He let go of questions. He let his thoughts float like clouds. He breathed in and out, slowly, deeply, softly. Minutes passed, maybe hours. Time didn't matter here. After then, the dream bird arrived. She floated down from the canopy like a feather on the wind. Her wings shimmered with gold and violet. Her feathers sparkled with stars. Her eyes were warm and deep like the night sky. All the animals bowed their heads. Leo opened his eyes and gasped softly. She was beautiful. "You have passed the trial with grace," said the dream bird, her voice like wind through the trees. "You listened with your heart, walked with kindness, and found peace in the stillness. These are the gifts the world needs most." She reached into her wing and pulled out a single feather. It shimmered with all the colours of sleep: silver moonlight, deep purple dreams, and the soft golden light that fills the sky just before sunrise. She placed it gently in Leo's hand. "This feather will bring peace wherever it rests. Tonight it's yours. Carry it in your heart and you will never be far from the jungle's peace." Leo bowed deeply. "Thank you, dream bird." The jungle began to fade as the dream bird's lullaby filled the air. It was the kind of song that makes your toes feel warm, your chest feel light, and your eyes feel heavier and heavier with every note. The parrot gave a proud nod and waved. "Until next time, brave dreamer." Leo smiled and closed his eyes. The trees dissolved into clouds. The stars settled into sleep, and the jungle, forever whispering, tucked itself back into the folds of a dream. And now, dear listener, you too have walked the path. You too have passed the trials. You are safe, you are loved, and the feather of peace now rests in your heart. Breathe in and out. Let sleep come softly like a breeze through the trees. The dream bird watches over you. Good night, explorer.